Hi everyone. I wasn't really planning on posting another update, but people have asked and messaged me wanting to know what happened on Christmas. I'll try to keep this briefer than my last post. In short, it was the best Christmas I've had in years, and I just want to thank the sub for the advice on the photo album gift. It was honestly the perfect gift. So my dad ended up FaceTiming me on Christmas morning while he was at his parents' house. He had told him about me the night before and they didn't want to wait to meet me, so we video chatted for a little bit. They seemed like really nice people. They just kept complimenting me, my academic achievements, and saying how I look so much like my dad when he was my age. They want to meet me soon, but they live a few hours away, so it will take some time to set something up. I also briefly talked to my half brother on the same call. Our dad kind of put us on the spot. I think he was just excited for us to meet. We said hi, and I said Merry Christmas, and he said it back, and then he told our dad, I don't know what else you want me to say before walking away. So, yeah, not the introduction I was imagining, but he and I are set to meet in person on New Year's Eve, so I'm hoping that meeting goes a lot better. My dad showed up alone on Christmas night. Half brother was at his mom's house for Christmas and brought two huge boxes of Christmas gifts. He brought me a ton of clothes and shoes, practically a new wardrobe, and I can actually see myself wearing most of the stuff he bought. He also got me an iPad Pro and a gaming PC. He said he wanted to get me a PS5, but they're notoriously hard to get, so he's gonna keep an eye out and grab me one as soon as he can. Honestly, I'm surprised he was able to get me as much as he did, considering we made the plan the week before Christmas. He also brought my mom a few things, which I think really surprised her, but she was very grateful. I actually felt really bad that I only got him one gift in comparison, but thankfully he really liked it. I thought he didn't at first because he started crying looking at all the pictures of me and started apologizing again, saying he was sorry he was never there. He did say he loved it and it was a very thoughtful gift. He especially loved that I made a page for our first Christmas photo and that I asked if we could fill out the rest of the album together. Also, I did include one page of pictures of me and my adoptive dad. I didn't want the album to be full of pictures of my adoptive dad so as not to seem insensitive, but I also wanted my bio dad to know he was an important part of my life. After that, we just spent the night talking, sitting on my new PC, and watching It's a Wonderful Life, my favorite Christmas movie. Before I told him that it was my favorite, he said it was in his top 3 Christmas movies, but now it's his favorite too because we watched it together. It got really late, so my mom let him stay in the guest room so he didn't have to drive home. He lives an hour away, in the dark and rainy weather. He treated us to breakfast the next morning and invited us to stay at his house for New Year's Eve, which surprisingly my mom said we can go. One final note. A few comments told me that my adopted dad was and will always be my dad too, and I agree 100%. A couple of days ago, I went to the cemetery to visit his grave and talk to him. This was the first time I've ever gone there alone. Truthfully, I don't know if I really believe in heaven or the afterlife, but on the off chance that he is out there somewhere watching over us, I want him to know that no matter how close I may get with bio dad, he will never replace my adopted dad in my heart. So that's about it. I meet my half brother in person in a couple of days, and hopefully my paternal grandparents soon after. Also, we're getting the paternity test done on Monday, but that really is just a formality, mostly for insurance purposes at this point. Thank you again for all the advice on both my previous posts. I hope you all had a great Christmas and have a happy new year.